everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Reality of Wrestling. My name is the Boat Brad Gilmore, joined by the historian Kirby Carrion, and of course, the first ever Grand Slam champion in Reality of Wrestling history, the Bear, the final boss, the cornerstone, Ruthless Ryan
So many
Davison.
names.
Hey,
so many names.
And they're all apropos, and they all fit you. We have an incredible night of action planned ahead, but we need to start, ladies and gentlemen, with our main event. Planned for this evening, the Mysterious Q is to challenge Will Allday for the Reality of Wrestling Championship. But at the conclusion of last week's show, we saw Cam Cole almost take the fate of this match into his own hands and completely lay out Will Allday. We still do not know if the champion will be able to compete tonight. He has yet to be medically cleared, Ryan.
I mean, it's just unbelievable at what happened, man. I mean, Will Allday has proven night in and night out every time he's been here at the World Gym Arena. He's a fighting champion. But, I mean, in the state that he's in, I mean, Cam Cole did a number on Will Allday. Now we don't even know if he's medically clear. We don't really have all the stats or the facts or anything. And on top of that, he's got to face one of the best, if not the best talent that has ever been in reality wrestling in Q, and the title is on the line.
Absolutely. I mean, we're going to try to bring you as many medical updates as we can throughout the evening, but Kirby, carry on. You have to be 100% to battle somebody like the Mysterious Q.
You don't have to be at 100%. You have to be 110%.
Exactly.
He is the franchise of the Reality of Wrestling for a reason, and he is looking to break all the records tonight because we've never had a 4-time Reality of Wrestling champion, and Mysterious Q is in prime position to make that happen tonight.
Also, our co-main event of the evening, we'll see the buzzard Tommy Bolton going one-on-one with, you can call him a scientist, you can call him a magician, but his name is Clay Roberts. What do you expect to see between those two here this evening?
Absolute and complete laser-like focus from Clay Roberts, man. He's been going night in and night out battling with the buzzard Tommy Bolton, man. So I expect from this match, from both competitors, back and forth, counter for counter action, and may the best man win.
Absolutely, and to kick us off this week, to start off the action, the Diamonds are in battle. We are going to see Gigi Ray take on Karizma, and it's going to happen right now. Gigi Ray, a young competitor here in Reality of Wrestling who continues to impress and improve with every outing. Of course, she, as well as her opponent this evening, are looking forward to next month and the kickoff to the inaugural Sherry Martel Invitational. That promises to be something we will not soon forget. Ryan Davison, before we get in too much to the match that we're about to see, I mean, we have to talk about the medical availability of the Reality Wrestling champion, Will Allday. We have not been given a clearance for him to compete tonight in our main event, which would see him versus the Mysterious Q. More on that in a moment. Karizma, of course, part of La Familia. We're excited for this opening contest this week. We're back to Will Allday. We're not even sure if he'll be clear to compete. Ryan Davison, if he is not able to compete, we understand that he will have to forfeit the championship.
Well, look, if anything that Will Allday has shown to all of us is that he's a fighting champion. Obviously, Will Allday will never, ever forfeit the championship. Come hell or high water, if Will Allday's got to get in there and get the job done, it's going to get done.
Absolutely. Kirby Carrion, of course, just fewer than 7 days ago, Will Allday was in a battle with Cameron Cole that saw him laying there on the stairs, not able to get up to his own devices. I mean, he is a big question mark if he's going to be able to compete.
Honestly, I have never seen anybody put down Will Allday like that, the way Cameron Cole did. And quite frankly, I don't think that we're going to see him defend the championship against Mysterious Q later tonight.
We will find out, but this is our opening contest. Gigi Ray versus Karizma, who represents La Familia. Both these women looking for a prime placement in the Sherry Martel Invitational. One kick out there from Karizma. Sherry Martel, such a legendary figure in all of professional wrestling, but especially for women's professional wrestling.
Could have said it better. Couldn't have said it better, Brad. See, that's the thing. Sherry Martel Classic, you got to go ahead and you got to make a statement because this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for all the ladies here, reality wrestling and elsewhere. And you got Gigi Ray, who's one of Canada's finest young talents, and Karizma. Let me tell you something. She's got a chip on her shoulder. She's looking to make a statement here tonight.
Karizma rolling out to the outside. Gigi Ray, the aggressor in the early goings here. Kirby carry on. And, of course, this Sherry Martel Invitational is so special. It's so incredible we're going to get to be here to witness it in person. Sherry Martel meant so much to the success of Harlem Heat as a tag team. And of course, both of these women want prime placement.
100%. And when we talk about this classic that we're about to have for the women, you got to remember to be the first one. There can only be one first. And both of these women want to make a name for themselves to try and get a spot in that contest.
1, 2, Karizma looking for a big victory there. And Ryan Davidson, you alluded to a chip on her shoulder. What is this chip on the shoulder?
Well, I mean, we got to go ahead and pay attention back to what's been going on with Karizma since she's been here at the Reality Wrestling. She's been on a bit of a losing streak, and she's upset about it. She's mad. She's angry. She wants to go ahead and put her foot in the right placement here in the women's division. And let me tell you something, with the Sherry Martel Invitational, she's going to go ahead and show everybody she's got a chip on her shoulder.
You know, I mean, sometimes you need that extra motivation. You've heard in sports in years past that Michael Jordan would fabricate feuds with people on the court just to motivate himself. You need that motivating factor. Karizma seems to have it, and she seems to have Gigi Ray in an unenviable position. Yeah, driving the knee into the middle of the back and the spinal cord of Gigi Ray. And Karizma.
That knee placement right there on that hold, Brad, I'm telling you, being inside the ring, it means everything. And Karizma's got it locked on perfectly. If Gigi can get out of this, it'll be great for her in her favor.
Trying to fight out of it is Gigi Ray, and then just gets stopped with a
great shot.
Massive knee right there.
You know, usually Karizma likes to be known as sweet, vicious Karizma, but I'm seeing more vicious than sweet here tonight, y'all.
Right now, you have to be in a kick to the midsection from Gigi Ray.
Beautiful placement by Gigi.
Gigi Ray.
Oh, the back fist.
Did a lot of training there in the Great White North of Canada. Of course, also has a hip-hop dance background that she looks to utilize inside the squared circle where appropriate.
Get it? Boom! Sliding G right there by Gigi Ray.
1, 2.
Throw. Oh, man. God, I thought that was it.
2 3/4. Gigi Ray thought it was it. The Reality Wrestling Nation thought it was it. Kirby, you thought it was it.
I absolutely did. I almost came unglued from my seat because that was a big shot there from Gigi Ray.
Man, it can't get any closer than that, guys. Wow.
Gigi Ray off the second rope. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Wow, statement victory for her first match of 2022.
Gigi Ray with the finish from the second rope. She calls it the Gigi from the block. And definitely she went ahead and squared up and made her way around that block. Came out of here victorious here, Reality Wrestling.
Well, don't be fooled by the rocks that she got. Of course, Gigi Ray, impressive. We got to take another look at that right there. Coming off of the second rope, and bam!
Wonderful.
Right there on Karizma, and that was enough for the 1, 2, 3. Gigi Ray marches into the inaugural Sherry Martel Invitational with a lot of momentum on her side.
That's my dark horse pick right there.
Will Allday is getting evaluated by our medical staff here in Texas City. We're going to keep you updated on his condition later on this evening. Of course, Will Allday scheduled to defend his Reality Wrestling Championship against the Mysterious Q. But again, we're going to be checking in with him every so often to get a medical update on Will Allday.
Row Nation, Haley Danielle here backstage with my guest at this time, Tommy the Buzzard Bolton. Now we're here talking about the trilogy between you and Clay the Magician Roberts. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts. You know, what I thought was that this was just going to be one match. Mano y mano. You know, see who's the better man. He tries to break my leg. We do it again. We do it in Dayton. He tries to break my back. Doesn't matter. I came back, still got the victory. Now it's a trilogy. This match, this is the pinnacle. This is what we've been coming towards. And Clay, you've tried to break a lot of things in me. Clay, you will not break Tommy Bolton.
Clay Roberts, flanked by his cornermen for each of his combative encounters. He will go one-on-one with the buzzard, Tommy Bolton, and these two have history between them. We are still waiting on a medical update for the Reality Wrestling Champion, Will Allday. Our planned main event, what is scheduled here this evening, is Will Allday to defend his Reality Wrestling Championship against the #1 contender, that is Mysterious Q. But right now, Skipperville's own Clay Roberts.
Let me tell you something, Brad. Clay has never looked more focused than right now. You can see the intensity as he came into the ring. Go ahead and get him prepped for the battle with the one and only the Vulture, Tommy Bolton.
Tommy Bolton, of course, somebody who continues to try to make a massive name here in the Reality Wrestling, but Clay Roberts, as of late, has switched up his style, switched up his demeanor almost, and is a different human being inside the squared circle.
Focus, Brad. He's focused. Look at him sitting there mentally going through everything. This is going to be a hell of a fight.
There he is, the buzzard, Tommy Bolton, Kirby Carry-On. Talk about his pathway to where he is today.
Right now, it looks to me like the buzzard has landed, and he is looking for more signature wins to add to his resume. We saw what he did at the Summer of Champions last year, winning that ladder match, and then challenging for the TV championship. But Tommy is going to be just one step away, possibly from challenging again for another championship. And I think tonight, a win tonight over Clay Roberts could very well get him started on that.
You definitely can't count the buzzard out, guys. You definitely can't. Tommy looks ready.
2022, a new year, a new start for the buzzard, Tommy Bolton, who at the Summer of Champions had the biggest win of his career, winning that ladder match that got him an opportunity at Championship Gold here in Reality Wrestling. Wasn't able to cash in for the Reality Wrestling Television Championship, but right now, these two men are primed and ready to have an incredible 2022. Who will start off with a victory? And here we go, the opening bell. The buzzard in the red and black. Clay Roberts in the crimson, silver, and black. This is about to be a fight.
Clay right here taking his time, making sure, once again, focus. He's not trying to get to it right away. He is literally a scientist on that mat, man. He knows exactly 3 steps he's going to make even before he makes the first.
Some have even referred to him as a magician when it comes to being inside the squared circle. Kirby Carry-On. These two have a history between each other. Speak to them.
They have fought each other over in Dayton. The people in Dayton, Texas know this rivalry through and through. And so far on the record, they are 1-1. So this is the rubber match, and we're getting it right here in the World Gym Arena. And that is why I think, personally, that Clay Roberts looks super focused. He got caught in the last match, and he lost. So he doesn't want to repeat that same mistake.
Well said, Kirby, well said.
Several live events always happening from the Reality of Wrestling. Go to realitywrestling.com and see if we will be in your area soon. Make sure you get on our VIP list. Go to realitywrestling.com for all details. As right now, we have the buzzard, Tommy Bolton, who looked to be in control. Clay Roberts, though, a manipulator of all appendages, and was able to trip up the buzzard and go for a quick pinfall right there.
Well, see, just like Kirby said earlier, both these men are 1-1. They've been in the ring with each other multiple times, so they've been studying tape. They know each other's counters. They have a mindset and pretty much a third sense of what's going to happen next, and this is all the formula and ingredients for a great classic matchup here tonight.
You know, Ryan Davidson, speak to that a little bit more, because one of the greatest series of matches in Reality of Wrestling history was between yourself and the Mysterious Q in that best-of-5 series. How do you continue to try to innovate your offense and get victories in a series of matches like that?
You can't have the same approach as you did the last one. You constantly have to change. You constantly have to evolve. That's where tape study comes in. All the hours and reps that you get inside the ring. What a headbutt by Tommy Bolton. And those things, you have to change it up. You have to keep your opponent guessing.
And right now, I think Clay Roberts might be guessing where he is after that brutal headbutt from Tommy the Buzzard Bolton.
You know, I've talked to Tommy before, and he's always told me that he believes he's got the hardest head here in the reality of wrestling. That's why he uses it, you know, as a weapon here in all his matches.
Look at that reversal right there.
Beautiful.
Magician, scientist, the man can do it all.
Right now, has that abdominal stretch locked in. Shifting of the weight from the buzzard.
Clay answers right back.
To get out of that, you're right. Clay Roberts answers right back. Get a big takeover right there by the buzzer.
You know what I'm really impressed by Tommy right now is that usually he's known for being the brute, right? For going out and bringing the fight to everyone. But he's actually going wit for
Cover
wit,
one.
hold for hold with Clay Roberts.
Yeah, some would say that wouldn't have been the smartest strategy coming into the match, but as you said earlier, you have to keep your opponent guessing. And I don't think that anyone saw the buzzard coming in here trying to go hold for hold. Single leg takedown.
And that is why, again, you know, this is the rubber match. This is the third time that these have faced off against each other inside the reality of wrestling ring. And Tommy Bolton just keeping Clay on his feet, making sure that he keeps guessing of what's going to be coming next.
I love how Clay Roberts is also sticking to some old strategies that he's proven in the past. Once again, gentlemen, a three-legged table is good to no one. Oh! But neither is some bruised pecs either.
Wow. You know what? Couple more of those. The chest of Clay Roberts will match the Crimson
Get out of there. Look at that. Smart by Clay. Get out of there when you're in trouble. You definitely don't want any more of those.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching The Reality of Wrestling. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Walker Texas Ranger handles the bad guys with a roundhouse kick. I'm Jim Walker, Walker Texas lawyer. I handle the insurance companies with a roundhouse kick to the wallet. If you've been injured in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident, give me a call at 713-552-1117 or visit my website at walkertexaslawyer.com. You'll be glad you did. Why would you call anyone else?
Beautiful.
Right out cover here. One and a kick out. One and a kick out again.
Stay in focus. Can't let those emotions get control.
Clay Roberts. I spoke to him earlier today. He said he's put together a great camp in preparation for this match. He is primed and ready for a big 2022. And again, right now, applying yet another hold.
Yeah, stretching that out right there. Working on the pecs, got the chin twisted in the opposite direction. Excellent technique by Clay Roberts.
Tommy Bolton trying to fight out of it. Finding a way, and there's another one of those headbutts.
Gotta watch for those headbutts.
Yeah, I don't think any amount of preparation will get you ready to be hit in the head by another man's cranium.
God.
Right now, great reversal from Clay Roberts, and kips right up.
Look at that right there. Look at him. Clay Roberts definitely building that confidence right there because he wasn't smiling a few minutes ago.
Two, and a kick out.
You got to wonder if Clay Roberts had gone after the pinfall right after the kip up. Would that have been it? It seems like he just wasted a little bit of time to me, y'all.
Kirby, right there, when you're in the moment, when you're sitting there and you're building up a rivalry with somebody right in the middle of that ring, sometimes you got to stop and smell the roses.
Good right hand there from Clay Roberts and returns the chop to the chest, and the buzzard looks like he almost enjoys it.
Tommy is fighting through. Look at him.
Picks him up. Fireman's carry position. What is he going to do with him here?
Maybe going for the finisher here.
Could be trying to finish him
Look
off.
at that. Look at that.
Kimura.
Beautiful execution and transition by Clay Roberts.
And that's the same arm that he's been working on all match, y'all.
But Tommy's not going down without a fight.
Tommy Bolton, one of the toughest. And look at that, just wrenching back on that left arm and elbow.
Good
and able to fight out of it is the buzzard.
Look at this. He's still holding him up, guys. No way.
Oh, my God.
Beautiful.
Buzzard arrow, cover 1, 2, and a kick out.
Wow, that was excellent. Back and forth here, right here at the World Gym Arena.
A Falcon's Arrow modified with the buzzard bridge from Tommy Bolton. And now Clay Roberts taking him down to get another single leg.
Excellent. Get him out. Get him out of some uncharted territory.
Keeps him guessing.
Beautiful.
The cover, 1, 2, and
Kirby,
a kick.
you know what? Right there, he definitely should have went for the pinfall right there. Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have been promised a medical update on the reality wrestling champion, Will Allday, at the conclusion of this incredible contest between Clay Roberts and Tommy Bolton. Still planned in our main event, that championship to be defended, Will Allday versus Q. Tommy is so magnificently impressive in this match here this evening. It looks like every time Clay finds a hold, finds a way to get Tommy in trouble, the buzzard rises to the occasion.
Absolutely. He's fighting through every single hold that Clay Roberts is going ahead and applying here tonight. Duck clothesline, look at that! Oh!
Big
and there he is! He just sits the guys. The vulture, the buzzard, he's getting ready to fly.
This might have been the opening that Tommy Bolton needed to put Clay Roberts in his rear view mirror. Third headbutt of the match.
You know, it's funny that when he headbutts somebody, it just doesn't even faze him, like, at all.
That's why he's got the hardest head, apparently.
It's unreal.
Clay Roberts going up top.
Oh,
Tommy
look at
Bolton
this.
meets him up there.
Look at this. Are you kidding me? We're going to see a superplex?
Superplex off the second rope. Both men down. Both men are down. And the referee starts his count to 10.
Absolute amazing ring awareness by Tommy Bolton to catch Clay as he was trying to take advantage on the top rope, and then boom, he hits him with the picture perfect superplex.
Isaac Bouillon is up to a count of 7, and neither men have moved, now showing some motion up to 8.
Clay Roberts using Isaac to get back up to his feet.
That's smart.
And now the buzzard, full
Here
head
it
of
comes.
steam.
Here
my
comes the
gosh.
roaring elbows.
And Clay Roberts just taking abuse.
Uh-oh. Here we go,
Rolls
victory
him
run.
up. 1, 2. Tommy kicks out of it. Clay Roberts
Look
goes
at that,
for the
beautiful Clay.
Got him 1. Nope. Reversal here from the buzzard. Clay finds a way out again.
There's a counter for every counter.
Oh, and a 4th headbutt. A 4th headbutt. That could be all. Cover. 1, 2, 3. No.
No way. Wow.
I could have sworn that was it, y'all. But somehow Clay Roberts continues to get the shoulder up.
Let's go. Circling his prey. The buzzard is circling his prey.
He's got him in his sights. He's got him up. He's got him up. Clay Roberts finds another way. It's like Clay Roberts is like Jeff Goldblum in.
Here we go.
Hold on.
Here we go. Is he going for the
no.
submission? Is he going for the submission, guys? Yes, he is. Tommy's trying to fight out of it.
Can he get it on? Can he get it on? Can he get Tommy over?
If he cinches in this submission, guys, it's over.
And right now trying to find it.
Oh,
And inside
oh,
cradle.
roll him up.
1, 2. And a kick out.
Oh, the roundhouse kick misses.
Whoa, he
Up on
got
his
him.
shoulders. And
Oh,
this
that's-
time,
Oh!
there it is. Buzzard's arrow. 2, 3.
Yeah, he got him. Great match. Counter for counter and shot for shot. These men showed it all right here at the World Trade Arena, and the winner is Tommy Bolton.
I agree. I was about to say that Clay Roberts reminded me of Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park, where life finds a way, Clay finds a way, but he couldn't find a way out of that one. Kirby, carry on.
We're going to be talking about Jeff Goldblum. There it is.
And your winner in a hard-fought battle, the buzzard, Tommy Bolton. Up next, scheduled, our main event of the evening. Mysterious Q challenges Will Allday for the Reality Wrestling Championship. And again, we go to find a current medical update on the champion.
Will, from a professional standpoint, I cannot clear you to compete tonight. And listen, Will, from a personal standpoint, you should not go out there tonight. Because what you're going through is going to take some time. You understand?
Thanks, Doc. Thanks.
Booker, I'm sorry.
Sorry about what, man?
I mean, you hurt him. There's nothing I can do.
Come on, man. I remember when you first walked in the door. A kid.
Yeah.
Wanted to be in this business. Wanted to be champion one day. And look at you now. You're the champ. Will Allday. I could hear him chanting it all the time. Will Allday, Allday, Allday. You're the best. You know, I heard what the doctor said. He said you should not compete tonight. Professional, personal, you should not do this. But remember one thing. You will all day.
You're damn right.
You will all damn day. And I get it. I get it. You can set this thing out. Set it out. And let somebody else just slip in there and take your spot. You could just sit it out, you know, and say, hey, I couldn't compete tonight because I wouldn't have been at my best. You know, I was just watching boxing this week, and I watched kid go out and he had a torn rotator cuff. He was champ. He lost his title, but he still walked away with his pride. And that's the one thing, man. You can sit here in this locker room and not go out there and compete. And trust me, Will, you'll be sitting in this locker room all damn day. So you said it, Will. You said it. You said you want to be the face of this damn company.
Yeah, you're damn right.
You said you want to pull the load.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Yeah.
I've never pulled out of a show. I've never missed a date. I've watched guys get hurt, bruised, battered, and torn. And you know what they do? They walk their damn life. You know, I don't just want you in that ring tonight, Will. I need you in that ring. Because you're the best. And I love you, kid. I love you for that. Don't let no damn doctor tell you what you can't do.
Gentlemen, I'm not exactly sure what we saw here. The doctor recommended that Will Allday not compete tonight, but Booker T seems to be defying the medical professional's advice, and who knows what's going to happen tonight.
Byline Surveying, over 100 years of combined land surveying experience in the state of Texas. The one call to make for your land development, construction layout, platting, and commercial land surveying needs. We use the latest in GPS surveying technology and office software. Our corporate office is located in East Texas, but our field crews serve all of North, East, and Central Texas. Not sure where to start? We're always here to help. Visit bylinesurveying.com or call 903-473-5150.
I know.
Yeah,
just calm down.
that was kind of.
I know. Just don't throw anything.
I know you didn't just shush me right now.
I had to shush you. I'm talking to Karizma. Well, I was until she hung up on me.
Look, I know what happened. I saw it. I know she's probably a little bit angry. A little bit. That girl has issues. Anger issues,
Sometimes
if you know what I'm saying. But that's neither here nor there. She's a grown woman. She'll handle her business.
She definitely will. Yeah.
What we need to focus on is on how good it felt to put the boots on Fly Death.
Oh man, did you see when I had Warren's dreads in my hands? I was like, bah,
yeah, I saw it. I was right
man.
there. I was looking.
Yeah.
See, it felt good because everybody has been treating us like we're their equals.
Yeah, you're right. We're nobody's equals. You know
Damn
what?
right we're
that
not.
was the whole thing. Is like, no more Mr. Nice Guys, right?
Yeah, no more Mr. Nice Guy. You're too nice.
Man, you're too nice.
No,
man.
you're too nice.
You're too nice.
No, you're too nice.
That's what we need.
That's what we need, right? Right? Say familia?
New attitude.
Damn right.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Reality of Wrestling. We are mere moments away from our planned main event of the evening, which will see the Mysterious Q challenging Will Allday for the Reality of Wrestling Championship. We have been trying to get medical updates on Will Allday for the entirety of this evening. It has not looked promising, but let's just deal in a hypothetical. If Will Allday is medically cleared tonight, Ryan Davidson, to face the Mysterious Q, what is going to be his strategy if he's not 100%?
You know, usually, Brad, being the in-ring competitor that I am for so long, I mean, we don't even really know exactly the state that Will Allday's in. And Kirby said it earlier. You don't have to be 100%. You got to be 110% to fight somebody like Q. So, I mean, the strategy is from Will is that if there's some by miracle that he can actually show up and compete, I mean, he's going into a fight that I think he can't win. I mean, we all remember the Alamo. Maybe tonight we might have to remember Will Allday.
It's a great point. It really is a great point. Mysterious Q is one of, if not the greatest competitor that we've seen in Reality of Wrestling. He's definitely on the Mount Rushmore. To go in there, Q has to love his chances here this evening if Will Allday is medically cleared.
He does absolutely have to love his chances, but we've talked about Will Allday as being the fighting champion. And let's not forget, y'all, all it takes is one autograph.
Right.
So Will Allday could very well just connect with one autograph out of nowhere, and boom, there it is. It's over. He retains the championship. But first of all, he has to make it to the ring, and I don't think that's going to happen.
It's a massive main event that we'll see for the first time. These two challenging for the Reality of Wrestling Championship. The Mysterious Q versus Will Allday is next.
Well, there he is, the man who has been referred to as the franchise here in the Reality of Wrestling, and a man who has racked up several impressive wins in a row, and a man who has called his shot. We saw him challenge Will Allday for the Reality of Wrestling Championship, and if we take you back to what happened just 7 short days ago, after Will Allday accepted the challenge by the Mysterious Q, we saw an interaction between Will Allday and Cam Cole. Let's take a look.
They're not even dressed to compete. These two are just fighting right now. This is not going to be a match.
There's the bell, though. The opening bell has gone, and we are watching a Reality Wrestling Championship match right now. Cam Cole versus Will Allday. And Cam Cole goes up and over. Wait a minute. Oh, my God. Will Allday flying
onto the ramp with a thud.
That's why he's the Reality of Wrestling champion, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep in mind that Mysterious Q is the #1 contender for this championship. Oh my goodness! This has been all action thus far in a cover 1, 2, and a big kick out.
I don't know if Will Allday should have accepted this, especially so close to defending his title against Mysterious Q. Maybe he won't even get a chance to defend his title against him.
Well, Cam Cole, big jumping clothesline there in the corner. Oh, and a spike suplex. Now Cam Cole is laying there, and Will Allday's thinking high risk, Brittany.
Oh, this is not good. This is not good for Cam Cole, especially with those boots. One of these men is going to be beaten, battered, and bruised, and still have to go against the Mysterious Q for that title.
A low blow there from Cam Cole. Power bomb to the apron.
I mean, that low blow alone could lay you out, but then insult to injury, hitting on the apron.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, Allday just went into the steps.
Made them half a step.
Wait a minute, Will Allday. Wait a minute, Will Allday is just laying there motionless.
Referee checking in on him, but it doesn't look like Will Allday's okay right now, y'all.
Oh, no.
Well, the referee called for the bell. It looks like I'm getting official word. This is now a no contest. A no contest due to Will Allday not being able to continue to compete. We saw Will Allday get knocked out, knocked unconscious.
Unreal, man. Unreal. Chaos all over the ring, all over on the outside. Who knows what kind of shape Will Allday's going to be in, but it's going to be straight pickings here for the mysterious Q. And I'm telling you, if Q has shown anything, guys, hashtag respecting talent.
Absolutely. And Kirby, carry on. We have been trying to get medical updates on Will Allday for the entire evening this week. And you know, what we have found out is that he is not ready to compete here momentarily. He will have to forfeit the championship to the Mysterious Q.
He will forfeit it to the Mysterious Q and will be a record-setting 4 times as Reality Wrestling Champion for the Mysterious Q. But as a competitor, I feel like that's not how you want to win the championship. You know, especially set a record like that.
Well, let's see if Will Allday will be in our main event this evening. We're waiting.
Looks like he's showing up, guys.
We're waiting for our champion, Will Allday. The music is playing. Will Allday has been a fighting champion. He has beaten everybody in his path.
I mean, the music's playing. I mean,
right now we're still waiting on. Well, Will Allday is not here. We're going to try to get an update here and see if this is going to be official.
That's unbelievable, guys. I mean, wow, maybe Allday's not going to be in.
Well, we're playing. Here's his music again.
He's going to show. I mean, we're replaying his music. He's got to come out, Brad.
Well, I am getting word here that Will Allday is still in consultation with a reality wrestling physician. But also, we're getting word that if Will Allday does not make an appearance here in the next 60 seconds,
oh wow,
he will forfeit the Reality Wrestling Championship.
Kirby, this is way more serious than I originally thought, man.
I honestly have to agree. We saw it last week. Cameron Cole really did a number on the Reality Wrestling Champion, and now the clock is winding down. He's moments away from possibly losing the championship.
I mean, it's unreal. There's no way that he can. There's no way Will Allday's going to forfeit a title.
We're going to take a brief commercial break and come back and see if Will Allday will be ready.
For over 13 years, the King of Solar Screens has been an industry leader, and we proudly use 100% American-made products. Home of the $55 any size, any color solar screen.
Well, what about arches?
$55.
What about circles?
$55.
What about rectangles?
$55.
Any size, any color, installed free. The King of Solar Screens, on time, every time.
Now can you dig that, sucker?
How could he not be? Will Allday has not been fully cleared for competition. However, it looks as though he is going to continue to be a fighting champion.
Wow, I'm so impressed. Jesus, he is the fighting champion. I can't believe he's going to get in there in the state that he's in.
Well, Will Allday might not be 100%, but he will always give 100% of himself if it means defending the Reality Wrestling Championship. And right now, it looks like Q, Will Allday, your main event for the championship is on. Will Allday hyping himself up. It is time. It is time. Here we go. Here we go.
Look at him.
Bell ready. And Will Allday is firing off on Mysterious Q.
God, it's like he had a third, fourth, and fifth gear. He hit all the gears.
There's a big forearm and another. Wait a minute, look at the duck. Oh, wow.
He just ran into a brick wall, and
that brick wall's name is Q.
Will Allday's out on his feet, y'all.
And see, that exactly right here. Wallday's in trouble, man. This is where Q's gonna tear him apart.
This is almost uncomfortable to watch after everything that we saw last week. Look at those forearm shots from Mysterious Q.
Allday can't even block those shots even if he wanted to. He has no idea where he's at right now.
Well, Will Allday, obviously, going against doctor's orders and fighting somebody who you need to be 100% against. You know the Mysterious Q very well inside the ring.
Absolutely.
One of the best ever.
Probably the greatest opponent I've ever had in my wrestling career. So if Will Allday, he needs to step out.
Oh my gosh. Guys, I don't even think this contest should go forward. This is hard to watch.
I'll tell you this, you know what? Will Allday's a fighting champion, but guys, if I had a white flag around me, I'd probably throw it by now.
Yeah, I mean, if this was the sport of boxing, we'd be throwing in the town, the corner would be throwing in the tail, Kirby carry on. I mean, this is not the match that we thought we would see between these two.
Not at all. We've seen these two face off for the TV championship before, and there it is.
The McHugh cutter. Well, guys, it only takes
one, baby.
Cover 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God, that's it!
We have a new champion.
Holy crap! Q's a new champ! Oh my God!
What has been an incredible reign by Will Allday has been stopped by a single Q cutter. And right now, Kirby, we are witnessing history as a 4-time champion.
The first ever to accomplish it 4 times. And I was mentioning Q has defeated Will Allday for the TV title before, but now he's also added the Reality of Wrestling Championship there. And for the first time ever, we have a 4-time Reality of Wrestling champion amidst us.
Guys, it's unreal. I'm almost at a loss for words. Will Allday hasn't even moved, and now we got a brand new record-setting Reality of Wrestling champion in Q. This is unbelievable.
And we're going to check some of the records here in Reality of Wrestling. That also may be one of the quickest Reality Wrestling Championship matches that we have ever seen.
Oh, it's got to be. I mean, Kirby, he can't be wrong, right?
I don't believe so. That may actually have also set the record for shortest title match in history.
Well, right now, the Mysterious Q stands tall as your brand new Reality of Wrestling champion. For Kirby Carry On and Ruthless Brian Davidson, my name is the Bo Brad Gilmore. This is Reality of Wrestling. We have a new champion in a historic fashion. And we will see you all next week here on The Road.